jump right into it, Jason.
Hey, let's jump right into this like we jumped into the freaking top 8, baby.
Heyo, we are back with another episode of the Red, the White, and the Blues podcast. I'm Daniel. He is Jason over there waving his hands all sexily in the air. That doesn't sound really weird when it came out my mouth, but how do you
more sexy?
A little salsa up in here, some J-Lo. Get the salsa. Oh man, how you doing, Jason?
Dude, I'm freaking good. I am pumped. I got to tell you, I haven't been happy with our play, but my gosh, match day 8 of the Champions League has got to be one of my favorite new things. Yeah, new to Chelsea fans. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure
it's been a while.
Yeah, but I'm sure people have been experiencing match day 8 vibes for like a while. But like, I loved that all the games were happening at the same time.
Yeah,
like we were watching. I mean, our game was a nail biter. And so, like, we were jostling back and forth between being in, being out, being in, being out. Thank goodness it went the right way for us.
Yes,
so we get to be happier. This would be a way different pod if it hadn't have done that.
Right.
But are these vibes like pretty good right now based off of that? And then some of the other matches were just freaking awesome too.
Yeah.
So like it was just a fun day all around. I'm happy to see you midweek to talk about it. But how are you? How are you feeling about everything?
We made it. That's all I got to say. We made it. We did it. It's not always pretty. We made it way harder than it should have been. We experimented when we shouldn't have experimented. Great. I mean, I guess I can give kudos to the Lego building and beer at halftime that Rosinha clearly had with the boys because that first half was disastrous. I don't know what makes a manager think, hey, I got an idea. Let's experiment with a new formation in a must-win match in the Champions League. The F was that bullshit?
Especially after you had just had a successful outing against Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
Like, especially after you'd done that.
Yeah.
Like just, it was kind of the same, but man, like putting Gusto at right back and then putting Fofana in the back line, like that changes everything apparently.
Yeah. Well, no, really, it's just Fofana changes everything because you could pretty much just blame him for both goals. It's pretty much that simple.
He's a disaster.
Well, I mean, he was isolated. I mean, what else did you expect to happen? Like, what did Liam think was going to happen? You put a fat, slow, injury-prone doofus back in the back, and you isolate him in a 3 at the back system, essentially, and that's what happens. And you're playing against you tried to match formations, and it didn't work. And it was a dumb strategy, and it was dumb tactics to start the match.
This is why vibes are just good stats, and we're vibe based. Let's go through the lineup real fast. You have Bob. Okay.
Yeah.
Bob made a good couple saves.
Bob was my player of the match, just FYI. So
dude can step up when he doesn't have to use his feet. Hey, just came up with that. Okay, so Gusto right back, James right center back, Fafafa left center back, Cucurella left back. Okay, and then you had Caicedo, Santos. We were waxing poetic about that pairing last game. You had Esteval, Enzo, Neto. We were mostly waxing poetic about that.
Except for Neto.
João Pedro leading the line. So really, the only changes are James goes center back, Gusto right, Babatha as left center back. Everything else is pretty much the same. But again, it's the back line. It's the back line that is giving us problems every time. And freaking, this is why stats don't matter. I came back around. I almost left the train. I'm going by ratings. So grain of salt, all of it. João Pedro had a 9 on the match. The highest out of anyone.
When you said João Pedro, it registered Neto in my mind for some reason. And I was like, how in the hell? Yeah. How in the hell is that? Okay. João Pedro, yes. Deserves. Okay.
Neto 6.3, Enzo 8.2, Esteval 6.2, Santos 6.3, Caicedo 6.8, Cucurella 6.9, James 7.1, Gusto 6.4, Bob 6.9, Fafafa 7.2.
How? He is literally directly responsible for both goals.
So it's like stats can tell you something, whatever.
What was Palmer's rating?
Palmer, the ratings for subs, I never really take that into consideration that much. But Palmer comes in at halftime.
Yeah.
It's an 8.2 off of 2 assists.
I mean, he had 2 assists. That's why I was asking. Because I was asking because of the assist.
So. Chalaba,
hey, and the rest of them don't matter, like you said. I just want to know what Palmer's was because he had 2 assists.
You usually don't see a sub with a super high rating unless they actually come in and make an impact towards goals.
Right.
And because the way I guess the stats are generating is like the more you're able to build up a stat in terms of like passing or getting the ball or, doing blocks or whatever, like the more you're able to do something, they kind of can add up over a game. And I think that's like the sheer number can make something. So Palmer coming in and getting the 2 assists and João Pedro getting 2 goals. I mean, of course, like that's going to bump you into the stratosphere. But like, my God, how I need to look at Fafafa's stats, I guess. He'll never be Fofana again. The dude had 70 of 75, 93% accurate passes, 9 defensive contributions, 90 touches, 5 clearances, 2 headed clearances, 4 interceptions, 8 recoveries, 2 dribble passed, won 50% of his ground duels, 3 of 6, won 1 of 2 aerial duels. He was fouled 3 and he committed 1 foul. And the stat that they don't show is he let in 2 damn goals.
Yeah, there you go.
So, but yeah, it's just interesting. It's like you can see it in full time stats versus vibes.
Yeah.
And they don't always match. Fafafa scares the shit out of me vibe-wise.
Yeah, definitely so. And I mean, like, it's one of those things that I don't know. It's annoying. That's why I'm not a big stats guy. Like, I'm not a big XG guy because I think XG can be misleading at times. It is what it is. It's the world we live in. They just make up bullshit stats and put it out there. Yeah. So I don't know, but yeah, Fofana, if you have 2 eyes in your head, you know that he didn't have a great match. So
yeah.
And I mean, like, to be fair, he was isolated a lot with because I mean, essentially we switched to 3 at the back.
Mm-hmm.
So it was, man, somebody's got some loud pipes. I heard those suckers.
So loud on my road.
Yeah.
Right here.
But yeah, like, so, I mean, he was isolated a lot. It wasn't great tactically from Liam in the first half. And I mean, it showed. We got a lucky penalty goal. This one I will agree was a handball because the dude clearly moved his hand into the path of the ball, even though it was in close to his body.
Yeah.
I can look past the Crystal Palace one and say that one I would be pissed. This one, fair handball. Enzo slided the penalty home. So that was a highlight of the first half for Chelsea. Other than Sanchez making some really good. That's the thing. If you watch this match, it could have easily been 5-1 at halftime, if not for Sanchez. Like, Sanchez had some amazing saves in the first half. He's some amazing saves in the second half, especially at the end of the match with that Lukaku shot. That would have been just detrimental to everybody's Chelsea confidence in this team. Lukaku scored that. If he scored that goal, I think the community just would have burned to the ground last night.
Demoralizing.
Yeah. Like, we would have dropped out of the top 8. Like, Twitter would have burned down. Reddit would have burned down. Like, it all just would be gone. Like, there wouldn't be a podcast today.
Yeah.
But, yeah, they had 2 goals in the first half, and we looked terrible. Terrible in the first half. It was just awful football we were playing. I don't know what we were doing. I don't know what we were trying to do. We certainly weren't trying to score the damn ball. That's for damn sure. I still am confused on why people like Pedro Neto. I don't understand it. He literally would just get the ball in transition and just stop on multiple occasions. At one point, he drove to the byline and cut the ball back to nobody and passed it straight to the Napoli defender.
It says one move, man. It says one move.
Like
if it's a cross that's going to nobody, if it's a cutback that's going to nobody, it says one move.
It is, and it's annoying, and I don't understand it. It just doesn't make sense that he continually starts. I mean, I would rather put Garnacho over there yesterday, than Neto. And Garnacho is shit half the time he plays too. I mean, that's the thing. Yeah. We just don't have a left winger. They're all Gittins is still green, still growing into the role. Garnacho, you never know who you're going to get. Neto is just highly inconsistent. He gets lucky every now and then, but I don't know.
Garnacho puts in really good performances in losing games.
Yes.
Or he'll come off the bench and
score. Yeah. Yes, or come off the bench and score a couple goals. Yeah. So he does do that from time to time. But again, like you said, it was in a loss still. So
he did help the goal differential there. We had a chance against Arsenal, I guess. But it is bittersweet when Garnacho performs in those types of games, and the rest of the team can't. So I don't know.
Yeah,
it is.
It is. But I think the highlight of this match is João Pedro thankfully is coming around back into form.
Oh my gosh.
It is. Because I think at the beginning of the season, we saw what he did in the Club World Cup. And I think I'm almost positive in our Premier League predictions episode, we both picked João Pedro to be our leading goal scorer this year.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we did. We might be back on track for that one, Jason. But it was just one of those things. He had such a great Club World Cup. He had a great start to the season, and then he sort of fell off October, November, December. And I was reading on Twitter early day, and I had forgotten about this, but there was that report that came out in, I think, late October, early November, that he was hurt and that he asked to be taken out of the starting lineup, and Maresca didn't.
Yeah.
And so it's because I know he got hurt, I think on international duty at one point in time. In one of those international breaks, I think he picked up a knock, and then I think that sort of just lingered. So maybe we can attribute João Pedro's dropping form to that. That's what I'm used to do. And then now he's sort of back to being healthy and back to being who he can be. Because I think he can be a great striker. I think, I don't know if he'll ever be a 20-plus goal striker.
Yeah.
But
you just mean 20 in the league, or you mean 20 overall?
20 in the league. I think he can get 20 in a season easily between all the cups. And we play too many competitions for him not to be able to reach 20 pretty easily. Yeah, 20 in the league. You get me, if he just had 20 to 25 goal contributions with 15 of those being goals, I'd be happy.
God, yeah.
I'd be ecstatic.
Right now is sitting on, and he's started 20 of our 23 matches in the league. Right now he's sitting on 8 goals, 3 assists.
So it is at 11 goal contributions. So if he can get 10 more goal contributions across the back half of the season, which I think he can.
Yeah.
If he's healthy. Because, he had a pretty severe dip in form in the November, December. Well, all our team was in a drought in December. So, but I think that he can definitely, and I think hopefully this, that's what back-to-back games now he scored in for us.
Yeah.
So hopefully this can propel him. This is what we say a lot on this podcast, though. Hopefully we can take this momentum, Jason, and carry it over, and he can start having more goal contributions as it goes. But again, he still has those moments of inconsistency where his first touch lets him down. His hold-up play isn't working. So he still has some things to improve on. But if you're scoring goals, I can look past all that other shit. If you're putting the ball in the back of the net, I'll look past your inconsistent first touch, your inconsistent hold-up play. I'll look past all that stuff. But I don't know.
Well, under Liam, he has scored against Brentford.
Yep.
He didn't score in the Paphos game, but he only had 20 minutes in that game.
Yeah.
He scored against Palace. and he got 2 against Napoli. So he's got 2 in the league and 2 in the Champions League. So he's got 2 in the league and 2 in the Champions League.
So he's
So he's sitting on
goals,
14 goals. Yeah, he's 4 goals out of 4 games. 3 goals out of the last 2 games.
So he didn't play against Arsenal?
No, he did. He just didn't score.
He just didn't do anything. Okay.
Yeah. So before the Brentford match on January 17th, the last time he had gotten a goal, which we played the 2 cups and we played several league games. But the last time he'd gotten a goal was December 27th. Against Villa. So yeah, I don't know. He's probably one of the players who's played the most minutes in the league this season. He's got almost 1,700 minutes.
Yeah.
So he's got like 8 goals.
Him and Enzo and Caicedo.
Yeah. In terms of like our stats for the club, I would say he probably is the highest at the moment, just because we were looking at it a while back. But Enzo is behind him with 7. But he's the pin taker.
Yeah, with Palmer being out so much.
And then Neto is our 3rd highest goal scorer with 5. These are not great numbers.
But that's the thing about Neto. He's got 5 goals. But look at how many more minutes he's played than everybody else.
That's just the league. Yeah, and that's just the league. Yeah.
So he's played more minutes in the league than João Pedro has.
Yeah.
And he has
the player who's played the most minutes in the league, Chalobah, with 1,900, then Bob with 1,900.
I wasn't going to count Bob. I wouldn't count. I don't count goalkeepers because there's no rotation there. Everybody else is sort of rotational. Sure. Goalkeepers are relevant.
Enzo with 1,878, so just below 1,900. Neto 1,800. Cucurella 17, and then João Pedro was 1,690.
Okay. Yeah, Caicedo's suspensions are hurting him. He was suspended, and then I think he picked up. I think he missed the game.
He got a knock
earlier in the season. Yeah, so he's not Mr. Consistency in the Premier League. Didn't quite do it this year.
Yeah.
But yeah, his João Pedro's 2 goals were amazing. Palmer, it was the second goal. His little through ball was just simply amazing to João Pedro.
Yeah.
So silky, so smooth. But yeah, I know Palmer gets the credit for the first João Pedro goal. He gets the assist for that, but that was more of a individual moment for João Pedro. Yeah. I feel like so. Then Palmer setting him up. I like the second one where Palmer put the ball on a plate and he just drove it in there.
Palmer has only played 759 minutes this season. He's been injured.
Yeah.
He's only started 10 matches out of 12 that he's played. So he's only played half a season essentially.
Right.
Dude still has the entire season, by the way, not just the league, but still has 8 goals and 4 assists on the season. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, he makes contributions when he plays. And I mean, at this point in the season, maybe just start using Palmer as a super sub.
Maybe so.
Start the game out like you're needing it. And if we need him, we bring him on. If we don't need him, let him rest and just put him on the bench and let him super sub for the rest. And I know that's going to the issue with that's going to be, is Palmer going to be okay with that because it's a World Cup year? And how is that going to affect his World Cup with Tuchel this summer? And I don't know, but
at this point, I would think the injury would be the thing that keeps him out more than anything else. Because I mean, if Palmer is healthy, you've got to play him no matter club or country.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is. It just goes to show you again. And I know Palmer and Neto play different roles, right?
Yeah.
But it just goes to show you what happens when you have a creative player that can get in there and create, which is why we like Esteval so much.
Yeah.
Which is why we were hoping João Pedro would be a little bit, more lethal than he is. Enzo is such an interesting player because I think he just is a brute force. He just goes in there and he just launches shit.
Yeah.
And he just does it. And then he takes pens. But then it's like you said on that left side, it's just stagnant. It's just, there's just nothing going on over there. And then even when Neto's on the right, there's nothing going on over there.
Yeah.
Because there just isn't any creativity or any skill to drive past a guy. And it's every now and then they show that they can, but it's not going to, like, including Garnacho, including Giddens. He's had like 1 or 2 games this season, but it's like you need the consistency. And that's been the hard thing about Palmer going down, is that he was giving us that until he got injured. And yeah, we just don't have any super creative playmakers at the moment that like can touch Palmer when Palmer's on his day. And Palmer can do it for multiple days in a row, but we need more than just, oh, hopefully João Pedro is having a good time now and he takes the momentum, or hopefully we never know which kind of Nacho we're going to get now. And like Neto, I don't know. I don't know how anybody can look at Neto and just think. But I think, and I'll end it after this, I think we look at work rate, or we look at somebody running really fast these days and we go, oh, there's some energy there. And I think we just get really excited about that shit. And I am over that. Like that is like Conor Gallagher days, right? Like, I'm not saying I want every player that comes to Chelsea to succeed, even the Lukakus and the Sterlings, right? Like, I want them to succeed. When they don't, and you start looking at the consistency of why they don't, and you start measuring their success in terms of goal contributions and how they're playing in the game and how they carry themselves in the game and the energy that they give in the game. Like, I think I'm beyond using Labrador Retriever levels of enthusiasm being up for it as like a measure of the game. Like we're talking about big, like organizational problems that seem to be trickling down and causing like even the players to just have like levels of we've talked about it the whole season. They are a one-half team, right? And like we can't figure out why this is happening under this many coaches.
Yep.
And like I just think we're talking bigger at this point. So like when I see one player like get in there and like chase a ball, like it just doesn't really do much for me anymore. And Neto is that guy. Neto is like, I have ball, I run with ball, I kick ball. And like that is it. That's all that he can do. And it just feels like that is like what most of our wingers do nowadays.
Yeah.
And just isn't a lot of creative things happening on the wing. I'm not questioning their football intelligence. I'm not even questioning talent. I'm just questioning consistent performances in a game. And I just need more than this guy's because I think base level should be, unless they came off of a sickness or they're recovering from an injury, right? Like your base level should be, you're up for the damn game. You're playing for the badge. Get out there and play. Like, and do it for 90. Like, that's what you get paid for. That's why we're watching. That's why we love you. That's why we support. Like, but like that would be our expectation, right? Like, we hate players that don't do that, or we hate it when players do that.
Yeah.
Or don't do that. So Neto is he's just a Labrador Retriever right now, just chasing the ball. And I need more. I need him to put the ball in the net, or I need him to contribute to a goal some way that isn't just blindly spamming crosses against Paphos and not connecting any of them. So
two things. One, hashtag free Mudryk. If we want a true left winger, free Mudryk. Just saying, if you're literally your spiel right now applies 100%. Dude. Like, I'm tired of the fast guys who don't do anything. Like, it's Mudryk in a nutshell. But damn it, I want my only Jesus butterfly loving neck tattoo Mudryk back on the pitch.
Is he coming back? By the way, I don't want to mess up your second point. Okay, just making sure I didn't miss anything. Okay,
I hadn't heard anything. Second point is it reminds me of whenever we used to play pickup basketball in college, and our friend Nick's brother would come to the game or come play with us, and we nicknamed him "Kid Who Just Runs Around a Lot." Like terrible at basketball. Like terrible. He was one of those. If you've ever played pickup basketball, he was one of those annoying people that would just. Like they didn't know how to play, so they just fouled you all the time. But they would always be on top of you, like defending you, doing whatever. And the dude never ran out of energy. Like he just ran around the whole damn time, and it was the most annoying shit ever. But it reminds me of that because it's like one of those things that like Neto just runs around all the time and it's just annoying. It annoys everybody.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but it's yeah. I mean, like I'm all for speed. You need speed, but you also need skill, and Neto tends to lack the latter. You know, and he has the former. He's great. He's fast, and that's all. You ever notice that's the one thing that, like, if you're ever watching a Chelsea match, the announcers will comment on Neto. Look at his speed. Oh my gosh, he got to that ball. There was a point yesterday in the match that he beat the Napoli guy to the ball, and the announcers were, "Oh my gosh, Neto's so fast." And I'm like, okay, but what does he do with it after he gets the ball? So
yeah, exactly.
You know, it's one of those things, but yeah, I don't know. But it was overall second half was much better. I do want to bring up a point about Liam. Because I've seen it. It started last night after we won, and rightfully so. Praise him, whatever. Again, very company man-esque. He says all the right things, does some of the right things, not tactically, but does a lot of things. A lot of people saw his interaction with João Pedro after the match, cutting up with them. Like, clearly gets along with the players. Great, whatever. I will remind people, Graham Potter also started out going unbeaten in his first 9 matches.
Yeah.
So pump the brakes.
Yeah.
Give him time. I'm not saying he's going to suck. I'm not saying he's going to turn into Graham Potter, but I'm just saying temper your expectations is all I'm saying, because things can come crashing down real fast. It took 6 months for Maresca's shit to come crashing down, and he's not here anymore. So, I temper your expectations, people.
I mean, it's such a good point, right? Because we weren't happy about Potter, but we were just kind of like, oh well, things are going well. You know? To the point that things are going so well for Graham Potter that when he got fired, we were upset because we were just like, that's the only thing he's good at. And you fired him right before a Champions League match.
Right.
Or right before a run of Champions League matches, and we lost.
It's the power of the turtleneck, man.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, so it is, and Maresca, I think, overperformed last year. We've talked about it. It is funny how fast it can with a Chelsea manager. I mean, we haven't had a Chelsea manager on average more than a year and a half in the role. And
the average is probably less than that. It's not even Maresca is the only one that's made it a year. Him and Poch, I guess technically Poch made it a year.
Tuchel was Tuchel.
Oh, I was talking about since Bluecoat got here.
Oh, yeah. Well, and then, we see what they do with managers who are successful. So, now, granted, Tuchel has his own stuff.
Yeah.
At the end of that season going on. But, since Bluecoat, I mean, the thing with managers is the same. If it's just feels so different, too, because it's
it does.
You knew if there was a personality clash with the manager under Abramovich, you might lose him, but also you knew you would get somebody good coming in, or they weren't just going to not try to get somebody good after they had an interim or something,
right?
Because the job could command that sort of person, and now we go for really young, unproven coaches now.
Yep.
In the same way we do with players, and that's just how it is. But yeah. I agree completely. I think people need to pump the brakes, like you said, and we're doing. I mean, the Paphos game was not good. The Brentford game was not good. We won for sure.
Arsenal wasn't good.
The Arsenal game definitely wasn't good, and the Crystal Palace one wasn't good in the last 20 minutes. And 10 of those were against the 10-man Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
And this game we scraped by. So we're scraping by, but when do we see the stamp become consistent, dominating, or just good football-esque performances? We can't even get good football right now.
Yeah. Well, we can get a half of good football. We just can't get a full match of football. And that's the thing. Even under Liam, we have yet to play a full 90. of good football.
Yeah.
Like it's been good football here, good football. Crystal Palace is the most complete game we played, but then we shit the bed the last 10, 15 minutes of that match and tried to let them back in it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like you said, Paphos was terrible. Brentford was awful. Arsenal could have easily won that game if you don't try to play out from the back.
Yeah.
Charlton, I'm not even counting that because that's an irrelevant match. Like you should have, like, right. I could have managed the team to a 5-1 victory in that match.
Yeah. You just pick a good team and you make a sub and that you just let them cook. Yeah.
Exactly. Guys, y'all just go out there and do y'all's thing. Like I could have done that. And then like with the match yesterday, the first half was terrible. Like it was like we were losing 2-1 at halftime. Like that's not good football. So it's one of those things. I want to see consistency, and I don't know if he'll ever get that just because I don't think the players are capable of that at this point.
Yeah, no, it is interesting, right? Like the Arsenal game, Nacho has one of his best games, and Bob has one of his worst games of the season. And Bob's been pretty good the entire season.
That's the only bad match he's had all year.
Yeah.
And the one thing that you can say is we played out from the back that match.
Yeah. And it's like, guys, we just need, and to Liam's credit, he did say he was asking Bob to do stuff. So that was on him. But it's like when one player's doing really good, another player's going to shit. And when, it's just one of those, like, we can't even have a consistent, like, players just aren't playing at a high level all the time as a group even. But you did give me like a funny thing that I thought about when you were saying that like you could have managed a team against Charlton. That is our next evolution of the game. Is I can imagine Blue doing some sort of sweepstakes where they let some fan manage a game.
Like we fire, like whenever inevitably Liam gets fired, they have like a raffle, and it's like enter the raffle for $1,000, and you could win a chance to manage Chelsea for one match.
Yeah, the first player to find, or the first fan to find the blue ticket in our new cereal, Chelsea's, will get to manage a game we pick.
Yeah.
they do the press conferences, make the subs.
That would be amazing.
It's our next evolution of this club. That's how we're going to make money.
That is, whenever. Although, speaking of money, I sent you the message today. Apparently, we're already plus 90 million in revenue from the Champions League this year.
They knew, insane. They always knew we were going to make top 8, so that's why we don't have a shirt sponsor.
Yeah, that's why we don't need a front shirt sponsor. Yeah. They knew, Jason. They knew we were going to make it. Always knew.
This has been the plan all along.
Yep. 4D chess, man. 4D chess.
They're so good at this. They are so good.
All hail the great Blue Co. Oh. Everybody bow down.
God. Pretty soon you get your chance to coach for them.
Yeah, but I will say, go back to your point you made earlier in the podcast about like being the last day, like all the matches going at the same time. It was fantastic because like I had Fatma pulled up and like just the bouncing around of all the teams like consistently. And for, at the beginning I was texting you because you weren't able to watch the match for like the first 15, 20 minutes. And I was like, dude, we're in 6th. We're in 6th. Oh, we're back down to 8, or whatever it was. It was just crazy, but it was just so fun. Like it is fun to enjoy that. And then like, I think what makes it funner is that there's so many other games going on and you have no ties to those teams.
Yeah.
So it's just chaos, like the Benfica Madrid game, the ending to that. Just bananas. But it's just fun
I loved
stuff.
It so much. Yeah.
I did too. Seeing Jose go.
Yeah, Mourinho. Come on, man. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yep. What were you going to say? You were saying something.
I think I was just going to echo something, and I was doing my patented interrupt Daniel while he's saying something good thing that I do.
I was just going to say, Jose running down the sidelines and celebrating right in front of the Madrid bench. So epic. It's just like peak Jose and like, whatever. Hey, it's all good in the neighborhood, but fun times in the Champions League this week for sure. But yeah, I think we are now in. What did I send you yesterday? I can't remember off the top of my head. The draw's tomorrow, so we'll know tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
officially. I think it's PSG,
Carabag,
Tottenham, and somebody else. Is that who it is?
Somebody shared it. Now I can't freaking find it.
I think I texted it to you yesterday.
You did. I can't
I'm
find
gonna go look.
I
found it. It's Newcastle, PSG, Monaco, Quagmire.
So how does this work? Like we're drawing against one of those four.
So we draw. So Monaco, they'll either play PSG or Newcastle, and Newcastle will play the other one, and then we'll get drawn against the winner of one of those two matches.
Oh,
and then I think we're matched up with Barcelona's bracket as well. So we could be rematching Barca in the round. I guess it'd be the quarterfinals. Or no. Yeah, quarterfinals. Yeah, quarterfinals. Because it's it's round of 16, quarterfinals, semifinals. Yeah. But there is a pathway now where we could honestly play Newcastle, then Tottenham, and then Arsenal.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's this just shows you the fact. Here we go. Now, granted, they did have the easiest schedule in the Champions League, but it just goes to show you how much better the Premier League is than every other league. When Tottenham finishes fourth in the Champions League, and they're freaking 15th right now in the league, and they can't win at all in the league.
Yeah. Dude,
I'm saying.
I have an interesting question for you.
Okay,
say we make it to the final, but you have to play Arsenal in the final.
That would be my worst case scenario.
Man, the lead up to that and then the watching that, I don't know if I could be in public watching that.
We would have to. We would have to go to our spot.
We would have to because it's lucky. Yeah,
because it's lucky. We would have to, but I couldn't, because I don't think I could live with myself knowing that if Arsenal beat us, that we're the reason that they have their first Champions League.
I know.
I
need them to go out at some point, just drastically go out. They've got to. Somebody was sharing a thing. Chelsea have been. They're the no English team in UCL history has reached the last 16 more than Chelsea. We are now at 18, Arsenal 17, Liverpool 13, Man U 12, Man City 12, and Liverpool have what, 6 of these?
Yeah,
something like that, which is kind of crazy.
Yep.
And then there is a little chart on Reddit right now, showing in 10-minute intervals how everyone was finishing.
That's crazy.
So you could just watch us bounce.
Yeah.
So it was at 10 minutes we were 8th, and then 20 and 30 we were 6th, and then we're back down to 8th and 40, and then we're we're not even in the 50th minute one. How is that possible? I guess we had dropped below 12th because it only goes to 12, and then we were back up to 10th in the 60th and 70th. And then in the 80th, we were down to 11th. And then we finished 6th.
Yeah.
In the 90th.
Crazy stuff, man. But yeah, I think that about wraps it up for the match. Who do we have on Sunday, Jason? West Ham. 11:30.
Oh, West Ham. Graham Potter's old club.
31st. Is that the 31st is
Saturday, I think.
Saturday. So we play Saturday.
At home.
Okay.
Anthony Taylor is the ref.
Oh, F me.
It means we're going to
lose. F. Oh, West Ham are so
temper
bad,
your expectations, everybody. Temper your expectations.
Golly. Who is their coach now?
West Ham are currently 18th, which also means we'll lose. Their coach is Nuno Espirito Santo.
Oh, Nuno owns our asses too.
And Nuno, yep. the head-to-head of this game. So when did we play them last? We last played them at the beginning of August, or at the end of August, at the very beginning of the season.
We smoked them, didn't we?
5-1.
Yeah, 5-1. It was bad. Yeah, that was a fun match.
Really bad. Yes, that was good. Not sure if that'll happen again.
No, I definitely don't think it'll happen again. Nuno owns our asses. They will probably sit in a diabolical low block and just counter our asses all match, and we won't be able to break it down.
Yeah.
So, that's my prediction for the match.
Dude, to prove the point that we haven't been two-half team all season, you look at the momentum chart on this. We scored our 5th goal in the 58th minute. João Pedro, Neto, Enzo, Caicedo, and Chalobah all scored in that match, right? So by the 58th minute, we had scored our last goal, and then the momentum is just West Ham, like the rest of the game. So, Nuno being their coach, it kind of sucks for them though, because they're still 18th, which means that's even worse case scenario for us, actually. That doesn't mean
it is, because we're terrible against bottom table teams because they play low blocks and they just counter our like he just like Nottingham Forest whenever he was there always freaking gave us fits when we played them. I'm pretty sure they took points off us a couple of times while Nuno was. I know I can remember one last year where they took points off of us when he was there. And I want to say maybe we drew the time before last year with Nottingham Forest. So, but so anyway, it's this is good. This has all the makings of us having a great midweek match and just shitting the bed on the weekend. And I hate this.
So, also another fun little tidbit: West Ham are on a 3-game winning streak right now.
Yep. See, I'm telling you that this is going to be diabolically bad.
Yeah, it's going to be bad. It's not going to be fun. Okay, I'll stop looking at the stats now.
You want to make predictions?
No.
Okay, I already got mine. I had mine. Yeah, I got mine.
We're at home though. Fans are pumped.
Which we aren't that great. I mean, it's not like Stamford Bridge is a fortress.
I know, but I got to think that DJ's gonna push the vibes over the line, and maybe if they get the fireworks going, we take away ticket subsidizing for family members for the women's team just so we can have fireworks and pay DJ.
There you go.
I'm totally on board with all.
That's where the money went. You solved the mystery, Jason.
Yeah, that's it. But we got 90 million that we were expecting all season from being on the final 16. Okay, here we go. You can tell I'm not salty about any of this. I'm ready.
Okay, just for reference this week, I want to make this a point as well. Villa and Man United will both drop points this week. It's my prediction. And that also means that we will then have a chance to jump people and make up ground, but we won't be able to. So
damn it. The world is conspiring against us right now. Okay.
All right, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. 1-1 draw.
2-1 Chelsea.
Okay. I was debating between 2-1 West Ham or a 1-1 draw, but 1-1 draw is what I'm going with. It's gonna be low scoring. We ain't scoring 5 again.
Another individual goal and another penalty take us over the line as the DJ plays us out.
You're expecting Anthony Taylor to give Chelsea Football Club a penalty.
He's not going to have a choice, baby. VAR is going to override his ass.
You're expecting VAR to give Chelsea Football Club a penalty. Okay.
Hey, VAR, I don't know the stats on this, but VAR's been kind to us this year, actually.
It has been. You're correct. It has been kind to us this year. I'm
just taking the good vibes in. I think this could be a disaster on so many levels.
I think it's gonna be a disaster on so many levels. That's why I'm being generous, I think, in my assessment in predicting a 1-1 draw. I honestly think this could get ugly.
Well, Paqueta's gone now.
Yeah.
And then that's basically they haven't lost anybody else, have they? West Ham.
I have no clue.
So
they're supposed to be possibly signing DCC. That would really bolster that back line.
Dude, can they do this before the game and DCC plays? Because that would be awesome.
That would be. I think Saturday. The window might close. The window closes Sunday. I think it closes.
Oh wow,
yeah, first.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, so, dude. And West Ham's goalkeeper has one of my favorite names in all of football, Areola.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Good old Areola. Gotta love that Areola.
Oh man, do I love it, Areola.
Some
and Bob needs to stop playing with our hearts because they have Mudryk still listed as suspended.
Yeah. Gotta love those areolas. They come in all shapes and sizes. Some are light, some are dark, some are large, some are small. Some are the size of pepperonis.
I knew it.
Jason, inside joke.
I thought about saying it as you were going in my patented interruptation, and I let it ride, but it was there.
It was there. Old pepperonis. Yep.
Oh,
anyway, yeah. So I guess tell these people we're like, hey guys, look at how much time this was. Just want y'all to see. We can do shorter podcasts. I know y'all didn't listen to the last episode because it was an hour and a half long. We apologize for that. I'm sorry. We try not to do that, but 46 minutes now.
It's my fault too this time because I am 3 minutes late at the moment, so I gotta go.
Okay, it's okay. Jason, tell these people where they can find us.
Twitter, Instagram, Substack. It's the same name on all the things. We made it easy for you at Red White Blues FC.
It's right down there. Yep. Follow us on all our socials and YouTube. We're on that thing where you can like, subscribe, follow, comment, and all that bullshit. And then you can also listen to our podcast on Spotify or Apple or wherever you listen to your podcast at these days. I think we're on all the places. I don't really know. I know we're not on Amazon because Bezos has still refused to give us the bag even after 4 years of us coming on here and saying that. Still refused. But until next time, we'll catch you guys and gals on the flip side.
Flippity floppity.